Edit me, bleep that out. Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Espoir Duvid, and today I'd like to play a game called Pygmalion's Folly. Police Department of Roxham City. Wanted for kidnapping, murder, inhumane experimentation. We don't know what this dude looks like. Suspect should be considered armed and dangerous. The perpetrator, known as the Smiling Doctor, has been suspected of kidnapping and murdering 15 locales in the downtown Roxham City area near Roxham University. It is suspected that he's killed more than 50 victims in the US. If you have any information regarding the identity and whereabouts of the Smiling Doctor, please contact that bunch of numbers right there. Oh, this me. Name? Espoir Duvid. Female. She. Height, 6 feet. 6 feet. Build. Fit. I wish. The detective has been with the Roxham Police Department for over 5 years, serving as one of our top brass detectives. However, after their sister Emily was reported kidnapped, their co-workers have noticed their spiral into a manic obsession trying to locate her assailant. The department has good reason to believe that they attribute this incident to the Smiling Doctor. However, as of yet, the existence of the Doctor remains to be verified outside of urban myth. The detective was last seen on October 31st, 2024, attending a Halloween event with an unknown party. Wait a minute. That's today! Oh, well, shoot. Am I going to go missing at a Halloween party? Day 1. Eyes. Your eyes snap open and immediately contract as they're assaulted by the harsh glare of fluorescent light. The oppressive thrumming of machinery pounds into your ears like a jackhammer. Oh, wait, am I already kidnapped? Wait, was that report a last scene? Am I already kidnapped and missing? Your captor's silhouette eclipses the cold light, bending over in front of you as he hooks you up to an IV drip, the bobbing of his Adam's apple right above your eyes. Oh, he's really close then. You remember him. He's the beautiful young man you met at the Halloween party, trying to forget about your troubles for a night. This time, instead of his Halloween costume, he's wearing a ghoulish face mask contorted into a shark-like grin, a grotesque distortion of his otherwise delicate features. Behind him, a 6-foot-tall brute of a man stands guard. The guard's skin is scarred and deformed. His eyes are distant and milky. What? Aw, heck! I'm already in the basement. We just started. You survey your surroundings in a panic, trying to figure out where you are. The room's sterile white walls are decorated with rusty old pipes, dirt, and water damage. Behind the doctor's desk is a set of stairs. No windows, no doors. It's something that looks like a fridge. Are you in a basement? Did you take my sister? Oh my gosh. I don't like your friend. I don't like your little Franken friend. He's so pretty, though. Hold on a second. My goodness, he is pretty. He is so fancy and pretty. And I have some status, too. Ah, heck. What does this mean? You're awake. You jump, and that's when you realize you're held in place by restraints on your wrists, ankles, chest, and thighs. You're strapped to the bed so firmly that the buckles don't budge with your movements. Each one bites into your skin, leaving red indents. Ooh. A sickening dread sinks into you as you put everything together and look at the full picture. Is he the guy you've been tailing for months? Scream for help? Let me guess. Claude was a fake name, or what are you gonna do with me? Yeah, what are you gonna do with me, not Claude? A great many things. His shoulders sag. Unfortunately, none you will enjoy. You can't believe any of this. Oh, was that my sanity? He reaches out and rubs your cheek with his thumb. I'm not a cruel person, though. I do not enjoy suffering. I promise I'll be efficient and methodical with my methods and provide you with a swift, easy death. Oh, gee, thanks. I really don't like the look of your friend. He has great hair, though. I like his little butterfly necklace. That's so cute. There's a lot of butterflies in this, too. I like it. If you hate my suffering so much, you can let me go. He shakes his head, amused. You're not the first one that tried that line. But I still don't understand what's going on. Why the heck did you bring me here? I'll get to the point, then. I brought you here to be part of my experiments. I am at a crucial point in my research where I need as many bodies as I can get to refine my studies. Unfortunately, the authorities have begun to be alerted to my activities. That means I cannot retrieve any more for a while. He looks sour for a moment before he smiles at you. You can see the curve of his lips beneath his face mask. He is so pretty. Jeez. So, let's enjoy our time down here together, yes? Wait. Experiments? For what? Well, I don't know. From the looks of Frankenstein over there. I don't want to know what he's going to do to me. Necromancy. As a means to life everlasting. His eyelids flutter. You understand now, don't you? Your death shall be one of the steps that elevate humanity from the humiliation of its mortality. Our lives are nothing but a wink in comparison to the true age of the cosmos. But if my research bears fruit, perhaps our species will finally be better equipped against the brutal onslaught of time. You got some big dreams, Doc. Is he serious? No, he is dead serious. That's the crazy part. He's more like some sort of Byronic hero in the 19th century novel than someone from everyday reality. But I've tormented you enough. The human body can only handle so many surprises in one day. He pulls off one of his velvety red gloves and checks your vitals. His skin is cold and clammy, but soft. You remember how he reached over to touch your hand at the bar while you were talking, and you stopped mid-sentence because you noticed the soft glow of the bar's lights in his black doe eyes. He does have very nice eyes. You can't help but flinch away from him now. It will be quite unfortunate if you go into shock tonight. Let's continue tomorrow. You blink. He turns his back to you. Good night. He leaves with his goon, disappearing upstairs. You have now been left alone in the doctor's basement. Take note of your current state in the lower right corner. It keeps track of your sanity, your health, and the doctor's patience. Let's see if we can run that out to 0. Many paths in the game are affected by how high or how low these stats are. Oh dear. I think I read that this game has like 30 endings. Keep your wits about you, and good luck, detective. Wait, narrator, don't leave me down here alone! You're left with nothing but the loud, persistent thrum of his machines. First off, you feel like crap. You have a splitting headache you suspect won't be leaving anytime soon. The last thing you remember is that crappy bar and that evil twink's leather demon costume. Evil twink. Yeah, he is kind of twinky. You knew something was off. I don't know. I definitely would be seduced by an evil-looking twink at a bar. I don't go to bars, though. I stay in the house. He kept buying you drinks. You just assumed it was because he was rich. European trust fund kid. Dang it. You used to taunt rookies that didn't pay attention, never thinking you would end up like this. Everything's been a blur since Emily disappeared. It feels like the whole world's been topsy-turvy. You take a deep breath and focus. You review what you've learned today. You mentioned he didn't like torture, but that might be worse for your survival prospects. Instead of being a person, you're just a slab of meat to him. Would it matter if he kept you alive? What about his goals? Yeah, he said necromancy? Magic, especially the kind he's practicing, is mostly a forgotten art these days. As far as you're concerned, he's not going to create anything that has more impact than antihistamines. Wait, so is that implying that magic was an art? We just, forgot about it because we got the internet? You wonder if he really is behind Emily's disappearance. It's hard to tell because the PD hasn't found a body. You're not sure if she really is dead. If I find out that you had anything to do with my sister's disappearance, you're gonna be one black and blue, guy. If it actually was him, you wonder what sort of deranged experiments he conducted on her. You have a bad feeling in your gut. If I find so much as a hair from my sister's head, if I find a tooth from my sister in this place, I'm going to make you a part of your own walls. Until you find irrefutable evidence, you want to hope. Well, you know one thing for sure. You're not going to get anywhere strapped to this stupid bed. You need to figure out a way out of here. You survey your surroundings. You wonder if there's anything here you should take note of. Oh. Ooh! Investigate! What's this? An operating table right next to your bed. It's steel and pristine. Esqueleto. Two fridges. 2 fridges. You shudder to think what he even has in there. A cabinet full of VHS tapes. You haven't seen those in a while. You can't make out the labels, but they look like they're on there with masking tape, with titles written in by Sharpie. Is that a camera? Judging by the display case, this is how he makes his tapes. Does he record all his victims? Is that a VHS player? A TV. It looks like it's there to study the tapes. A pile of medical books and leather-bound journals. Any of these would be fantastic evidence at the station if you could get your hands on them. Tools? A tool rack. Any of these could be good in a pinch. Oh, camera. Yeah, that is a camera. A CCTV camera. He could be watching you right now. Smile or glare. Hello! I am a prisoner! You smile and wave at the camera. You wonder if he saw you. Anything else? Anything else? I think... End the investigation. You think you have a good grasp of your surroundings now. What else can you do? Struggle or calm down and sleep. I want to be more cautious with my health here. So maybe just calm down and sleep. Maybe raise my health a little bit. It doesn't seem like you can do anything right now. You try to keep a level head and decide to conserve your energy for tomorrow. Despite how chilly and unnerving this basement is, you go to sleep. Somehow. Day 2. Hold on, what did that say? Fraud? I don't know. Footsteps. Each one creaks on the rickety stairs. You stir from your slumber. Not to get off topic, but in these games where you have to, survive, or, you're kidnapped and bound in a place, and you can either choose to struggle from your restraints or sleep, how are you gonna sleep? There is no way I would be able to sleep in any of these situations, like being tied to a pole with Strayed, or being tied to a desk with Celia. Heck, I don't even get sleep if there's something I need to do in the morning. Like, if I have a task, if I have to be somewhere or do something at a certain time the next day, my body won't let me sleep. And apparently that happens to a lot of people. I don't know what that is. I just wish my body didn't do it. Rise and shine, my dear. My dear? It would be better if it was sarcastic, but there's a sincerity to it that repulses you. It's like overly ripened fruit, a mix of rot and sweetness in equal measure. That's a good line, I like that. That's good writing, I like that. I like that. I don't like that. Behind him, that dangdable doll shuffles close by, ever the watchful guard. You've taken self-defense classes. You wonder, given the right circumstances, if you could take them. He looks like he doesn't have pain receptors. I don't know if you'd be able to take him. You'd have to, knock him on his behind or something. I'm sorry I've been out today. Usually I feed my guests much earlier, but I was preoccupied with business in town. Earlier? You can't even tell what time it is. It all turns into a blur down here. He checks your IV drip. Empty. He removes it, the needle sliding out from under the skin seamlessly. He leans in and gives you a quick checkup, his raven black hair trickling down your face. I hate that he is so pretty! Dang it! Up close, you could smell cold air and pine emitting from him, so you're in the mountains. Despite your wishes, your stomach growls like a beast. Oh dear. You're probably starving, aren't you? I bet it must be uncomfortable, lying down for such a long time, too. It is. Your body feels quite numb, especially with how active you usually are. Your muscles are cramping. You hate this fake sympathy, though. Why does he care? He checks your vitals with his soft hands again. You with your pretty face and your soft hands. You seem all right. Stable. That's good. Keep it that way. He lightly pats your cheek. I bet you want to eat, but unfortunately it must be postponed. You might vomit for this next part. He pulls back and snaps his fingers 3 times to wake his goon up. The ghoul. Ghoul. The ghoul rises from his stool like a well-oiled machine. Gustave, fetch Antoine? Gustave and Antoine. Fetch Antoine, please. We will begin the repairs now. What's his name? Repairs? Repairs? On me? I don't need no repairs, Doc! Hey, what's that bone saw for, Doc? The doctor plucks a hacksaw from the tool rack. He sanitizes it at his desk delicately with rubbing oil. Oh, how considerate. You recoil. Your eyes dart to your own hand. Your palms are cold and clammy. I don't like you either. Is this Antoine? Antoine? I already had to look up and figure out how to say the title of this game. I've never heard of Pygmalion. Pygmalion. Another figure shambles down the stairs behind Gustave. Like him, it's a man with stitches all over his body. Both of their eyes are lifeless, glazed over. He has more of these beasts? Oh. Oh.
I'm in danger.
His hand don't look too good. It looks like it's coming off. And, I just happen to have a perfectly good working hand. You're not going to repair his hand with my hand, are you? Are you? The doctor takes Antoine's hand into his own. It looks sewn on, and now the stitches have come undone, leaving it to dangle uselessly. It's a very dainty hand you have there, sir. Well, I'm assuming it's not your hand, it's probably somebody else's. Ah, yes. You're quite fortunate. Our new specimen has similar proportions. You've been out of sorts for a while. Oh, he seems to be talking to his doll, not you. Let's fix this soon, all right? He's gonna take my hand. He picks up a tape measure from his desk and measures from the doll's middle finger to his wrist. You watch this for a bit, entranced by the exchange, when you notice it. A tattoo on Antoine's forearm that you'll never forget. I don't know if it's a French name. I just like saying Antoine. It's a sheep jumping over the moon, leaving a trail of stars behind it. That's cute. The same dumb cartoon. You! Edit me, bleep that out. The same dumb cartoon tattoo Emily got on her 18th birthday. Is that my sister's arm? You, my sister! You've taken my sister, you've taken her arm! All bets are off! Your butt is grass, mister! I don't care how pretty you are! Let me out! Let me out of these restraints, I'm gonna get you! You...
Oh, look at me, I'm shaking in my little space boots.
Yeah, exactly, Mother Fluffer! He really did kill her. You grit your teeth in rage, eyes bugging out of your head. You're so ticked off. You feel like you could leap out of these restraints and strangle him. Yeah, exactly. He goes over to you. Where is it? Where is it? You killed my sister, you butthead! Yeah, snap at him. Listen here, you. You are getting dazed by everything that's happening. Yes, I'm mad. I'm peed off. You jolt your body forward to stave him off, gnashing your teeth. You're racked indescribably with rage and grief. I didn't even know that my sister was dead, but now that confirms it, unless she's walking around without an arm. I don't know, I'm mad. You want to rip his fluffing head off. He sighs. He grips the base of the hacksaw and smacks it square on your face. Ow! Still mad, though. You feel the impact on your nose, the ringing concentrated at bridge and spreading to your head in a throbbing migraine. Stop it. You killed my sister! Don't make me bring out the tranquilizer. Bring it! Bring everything you got! Struggle more! I'm mad! No more calm! Fluffer, I'll kill you! You snap at him for coming close again. Terrible. Just awful. Now you're not having dinner tonight. And if you don't eat, you're going to feel much, much worse tomorrow. I think his patience for me is at 50. Let's get that down to 0. He pulls out a syringe. You recognize the substance from your first aid kit back at the station. Ketamine. Would that be in a first aid kit? Enough to knock you out, too. Oh, you better knock me out with some ketamine. I'm gonna... Like I said, I'm gonna make your face a part of these walls. You grit your teeth. He gets up close and injects it into your arm. You start to feel woozy against your will. The world blurs and pulls out of focus. Best! See where your actions take you? Good night, my little brat. Yeah, he probably should have did that in the first place. He gently closes your eyelids. You don't remember what he does next. You can feel yourself getting weak. Wait, that's it. Hold on. Second title screen. What did that? Day 3 skin? Are you gonna take my skin? Or maybe that last title thing said hand. You wake up to the sensation of hot breath ghosting across your skin. Oh my. He's so pretty. He's got like baby lips. Gosh dang you, you're so pretty, but you killed my sister! Your eyes blink open, and he's inches away from your face. Was he breathing on you? He doesn't have his mask on today. You're a bit shocked to see his bare face again. A porcelain doll, so ethereal, he almost looks unreal. He just smiles at you as he presses the base of his coffee mug to your cheek. You flinch when the heat of the cup blooms on your skin, but it's nice. Don't you try to be nice to me. You harmed my sister. You and your pretty eyes and your cute little beauty mark and your nice nose and your cute puffy lips. I keep the room at low temperature to preserve my specimens. It must be so awful sleeping in the cold all night without a blanket. I have no plans outside, so let's spend some time together, okay? He checks your vitals with his hand again. You seem all right, though you're running a small fever. That's normal. How are you feeling? How are you feeling? Your eyes snap open, wide awake with a jolt. You remember what happened last night. You crane your head to peek, and it's just as you suspected. Your hand has been sawn off. It's covered in bandages now. It feels like it's throbbing underneath the gauze. Ugh, your head. You didn't even give me any painkillers or anything. Rude. I feel like crap thanks to you. I don't care. I don't care if the doctor is becoming impatient with me. You cut off my hand and you killed my sister. The question annoys the crap out of you. How could you possibly be fine with any of this? Are you really asking? I'm missing my fluffing hand. And also my fluffing sister. He retains his smile, but his eyes grow much colder. But you're not feeling any pain, are you? You pause. There's a brief tingling in your stump beneath the bandages, but there's no pressure. He likely gave you painkillers in the night. Why didn't you give me painkillers before you cut off my hand, genius? There's still an odd underlying sensation. If you don't think about it, you feel like you can move your fingers. You don't seem to be in critical condition, so let's proceed, shall we? I'm sure you'd like to sit up. Lying down for 3 days straight isn't good for your bloodstream. He stands and flips off the lights. He starts setting up his large video camera. He has an archaic setup, but you think you know why he's doing it this way. Storing evidence of wrongdoing in a computer where it could easily get hacked is very dangerous these days. It's how most people get caught. He's a very paranoid killer. He keeps everything clean, maintained and secure. Every last detail accounted for, all in its proper place. A man-made immune system. Hey, can you answer a question for me? Yeah, are you the bastard that kidnapped my sister? I didn't even look at the other questions. That depends. I've killed hundreds of people. Which one is your sister? Emily Duvide. She's very sweet. Ah, the university student. So I was right. You killed her, you bastard, my sister! My sister. Perhaps. It was nothing personal. My dolls simply plucked her off the street and took her to me. You grind your teeth, taking tense, strained breaths. If it's any consolation, I am sorry. I wish these events didn't unfold the way that they did. You're just I don't know. He seems pretty sincere about that. Why? I know the devastation of losing a family member intimately. Are you dropping some lore, Doctor? He lingers on what he said for a moment, as if he's deliberating on whether he should admit something. And perhaps you may see it as nothing but simple manipulation, but I did genuinely enjoy our time at the bar. You were so beautiful. All I could think about the whole night was how much I wanted to kiss you breathless. Doctor, please, I'm trying to be mean right now, 'cause I'm mad. My, that is a line, though. Someone saying they wanted to kiss you breathless. You stop. Your spite is replaced with you don't know what. The memory of him laughing melodically as he presses his head to your chest assaults your mind like an unwanted intruder. You feel your cheeks flush. Could he possibly mean that? I don't know, he seems pretty lonely. Just as you feel like you've gotten a good grasp of his character, he throws yet another curveball. You wish you could just hate him. But he's so dang pretty. You wish he was just evil. That would make this so much easier. He puts a seat in front of his large video camera. The seat looks like a torture device, or one of those BDSM things. He snaps his fingers. Gustave? Gustave. He points at the chair. Like a trained dog, Gustave undoes your bindings and picks you up in a heap. Wait, so am I free? The doctor focuses on starting up the camera. There are some experiments I wanted to try today. Namely, magical techniques to carve flesh, so I can hasten surgery. Oh, so he really is magic. What kind of magic are we talking about here? Are we talking about hand magic, word magic, or making a deal with something magic? As Gustav removes your straps, you notice a unique opportunity. You're out of your bindings, and the doctor is distracted. This may be your only chance. Let me just save in case there's any quick-time events. Make a break for it! I don't think this is gonna work. This ain't gonna work. It's now or never. Oh yeah, and I also only have one hand. You remember your self-defense training. You try to slip away. You crash back to the ground, but Gustav clamps onto your shirt and pulls you up with him. Oh, okay. Oh, that is a good technique. If Gustav wasn't a monster! You try to shove him off. He twists his head to you and looks you directly in the eyes, with nothing but killing intent. Uh-oh. The unadulterated purity of it is shocking. Something you've never seen from a human being. Ah! Wait, Gustav! Ah! Gustav, no! Gustav grabs you by the hair and slams you onto the table, pulverizing your skull into ground beef in an instant. Well, geez, Gustav. It's a good thing he remained calm. Oh, I'm dead. Error. Adjust default settings. Well, shoot. I guess that didn't work. Alright, so we're not going to do that. We're not going to do any of that. 3 people, an unknown location, and 1 hand. Yeah, right, you'll try to escape. You're not that stupid. Why, maybe I am that stupid. You let Gustav bring you to the fluffed-up chair. He straps your limbs down. As an extra precaution, he straps your torso to the backrest, too. The doctor seats himself next to you and shines a lamp on your face. You flinch away from the light. Visual log 740. My goodness, he is so pretty. Oh my gosh, he's so pretty! Oh, he's going to mutilate me, but he's gorgeous! I'm with subject number 377? 377, my dude! How have you not been caught yet? Visual log 740. I'm with subject number 377, Espoir. Physically strong and able-bodied, but currently recovering from a hand amputation. The doctor opens up a black leather-bound book. According to the writings of the occultist Belphegor, powerful mages are able to concentrate their magic into another host in what he refers to as God's creation tools. He speaks of being able to transfer one's magic essence from their hands, the ultimate human conduit, into the flesh of another and overwrite their physical domination. I don't want you to use your hands to overwrite my physical domination, sir! Through this, the practitioner is able to rewrite their genetic makeup and shape their DNA in accordance with their image, exactly the way God carved Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden. Have you tried this magic before? Are you reading this from my sick? Are you gonna carve me, Doc? Or stay quiet? What's the rudest thing I could say? Have you ever tried this magic before? What? The doctor likes you. He liked that? The doctor furrows his brows as he recalls. Twice on a living subject. No visible result both times, though in the case of the second patient, his internal organs got rearranged, and he died the next day. I'm sorry, what? His internal organs got rearranged? It was quite the shock. We had no idea why until I cut him open and found his spleen was right between his lungs. Is that going to be you? You shiver. He checks the camera, then fixes up the lighting to get a better look at your face. Right then, let's begin. He is so pretty! Dang it! Attempt 1. He presses his fingers to your cheek. When he begins, nothing. You've never experienced magic firsthand, so you wonder if there's some sort of invisible trick you're not privy to. Again, you're talking as if magic used to exist and we just, kind of got rid of it. And then you feel it. Webs of energy beneath your skin, pulsating in a rhythmic thrum, moving in tandem with your heartbeat. It's almost relaxing until... Uzumaki! Your skin distorts into a spiral. You feel the skin warp in real time. It feels folded together, pinched right at the center. Ooh, am I becoming a spiral? The skin blocks your eyesight. Ooh! It blocks your nostrils too, making it impossible to breathe. Doc? Doc? Maybe do something about that? It pulls on the skin at the back of your head, dragging your scalp closer. Far too thin at the back line in a tight ponytail. You thrash in your chair, panicking. Fluff. He slips a finger into the center. He prioritizes fixing up your nose, putting it back in place. You take a sharp inhale. Couldn't breathe because my flesh was over my nose. Then he works the other folds out, massaging your lips and eyes into the right places. You pry open a squashed-feeling eyelid, blinking to regain springiness, and peek at the doctor right in front of you. Then you look past him, seeing yourself in the mirror behind him. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. Oh, my sanity. Oh, my sanity. Even if he's pushed the skin folds back, you don't look like yourself anymore. Certain things are misshapen or uncanny, wrong in ways you can't put your finger on, but you know aren't right, aren't the same. He makes a few more attempts, twisting things and smoothing them out. He narrates his progress for the recording. I believe I can understand the arrangement of the organs underneath the skin through touch, but it's too dangerous to attempt any sort of procedure through this technique. Especially since I navigate it about as well as a bull in a china shop. You making jokes, Doc? Finally, he wraps up the experiment. You try to catch your breath. You're not hurt in the traditional sense, but you find yourself more and more out of breath with these experiments. Hey, why are you even trying to learn this anyway? What are you hoping to achieve? He scratches his cheek. I believe if I can integrate the brain into another host as fast as possible, there might be a chance that the original can retain some of its sapience, similar to their original body. He makes a face, furrowing his brows, as if he just perceived an error in his statement. You can't keep up with this conversation. You feel like you're about to pass out. He turns to you and cups your chin. Too tired? Poor baby. Let's get you something to eat. I'm still mad. You took my hand, you took my sister. He leaves the room and comes back with a bowl of minestrone soup. Ooh. All right, I hate you slightly less. 2 pieces of toast and a glass of water. Ooh. Can I eat by myself? Perhaps if you keep being good, but not tonight. He feeds you diligently. Once that's done, he pops 2 painkillers into your mouth and makes you gulp them down. Drinking water again offers indescribable relief, physical and easy and thoughtless. Now, let's put you to bed. He whistles. Gustav? The hulking giant straps you back in. Tonight he turns off the overhead lights, leaving you in the dark. Your head sways from side to side. My sister! Espoir! Emily? You're gonna die. Oh, gee, thanks, Emily. Emily, where are you? I'm in the freezer. I sure hope not. You know I'm in the freezer. Come join me. You feel a cold chill graze your face. Your exhaustion catches up to you, and you're lulled to sleep. How are you gonna... Day 4 blood? How are you gonna sleep? Missing your hand? Got dreams of your sister? Footsteps down to the basement. My dear, I believe I've reached a breakthrough. I was poring over my old video logs regarding Belphegor's teaching, and I think there are some functions of one's brain that... He sniffs at the air. Am I dead? Am I already dead and rotting? He flips on the light switch. Oh, it looks like you've soiled yourself in the night. You didn't notice, because you got so used to the scent and texture in the dark. Oh, I made a poopy. Looks like you 3 are gonna have to change my diapers. Also, Doc, you didn't give me a pot or anything? Come on now. The doctor pinches his nose and gestures to you. Ugh, I never realized hygiene maintenance would be such a chore when keeping a subject for this long. I might as well get a dog. Gustav, tie her arms together and remove her clothes. But Gustav will see my goodies. But then again, I am covered in poo. Nah. Gustav undoes your straps. He takes off your top first and ties some rope around your torso, limiting your arm movements. Then he gets you up on your feet and removes your soiled pants and undergarments. I'm just thinking that Antoine's like, ha ha ha, you gotta deal with the poopy, Gustav. Ha 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 ha. Shut up, Antoine. That's why you have ladies' arms. I do not, Gustav. Shut up. And they're just like bickering brothers. It's gotten so crusty that he has to peel it away because it's stuck, sticky and half dry to your form. Aww. The smell explodes into the room. That minestrone soup goes right through me. The doctor covers his nose and mouth with his hand, using a grabber to pick up your clothes and put them in a trash can. Antoine, burn this outside, please. Ha ha ha, Antoine, you gotta deal with the poopy clothes. Ha ha ha. Shut up, Gustav. Antoine takes it and heads upstairs. Gustav, take her to the bathroom upstairs. Gustav shoves you forward and holds on to the rope as he leads you up the stairs while the doctor accompanies you. Ooh, sure is a lot of things about butterflies. Oh, I guess he actually did go to medical school. He's got some diplomas. His house is far quainter than you thought it would be. It's a cozy mountain cabin with shelves lined with books and a stately fireplace. There's a spot on the couch that looks worn down, recently used, with piles of papers all over the coffee table and a half-finished mug of coffee. You see a couple diplomas on the mantel. Florentin Blanchett, Bachelor's in Biochemistry. Is that his name? Florentin? Florentin Blanchett, Diploma in General Surgery. Is that his name? Florentin? Flo. I'm gonna call you Flo. How strangely humanizing. Are you gonna make me feel sorry for this guy? Florentin? The doctor freezes. He's got a pretty face. He's got pretty lips. He's got a pretty name. Ugh, I'm trying to hate you. Stop being so pretty. Yes, that's right. It's inevitable that you would find out, huh? We've been spending so much time together. The 3 of you gather around the bathroom door. All right, who's giving me a sponge bath? Oh no, it's gonna be Gustav. Give her a quick shower, Gustav. Can you give me a shower instead? No. I mean, as much as I don't want Gustav, I'm being mean because I'm still mad that you killed my sister. My sister's beckoning me into the freezer. Just go with it. I'll save that for another playthrough. Gustav herds you into the bathroom with his customary lifeless pushiness. When you slow down to check out your surroundings, he merely shoves you along. Why are you so mean, Gustav? What did I do to you? Like I slap you on the cheek and you bash my face into ground beef? Who hurt you? Well, I mean, we know who hurt him. Gustav acting like I did something to him personally. Your eyes flit around the bathroom. You hate being stuck alone with this guy, but maybe there's an opportunity here. Your legs are free, and there's only one of these guys to deal with. Let me just save a little bit. Unlike your room, there are no cameras around. You doubt Florentin would be the type to lurk outside the bathroom door. From what you can tell, he has a habit of lounging about when he's not working. I'm looking at that little heart on the toilet, and I'm thinking, where have I seen a little heart on a toilet before? Is that a Saw reference? The movie Saw? You spot a pair of scissors on the counter. Maybe if you can fight with something. I wanted to be ready. I was ready, but I wasn't ready enough. That's fine. No, that's fine. I missed it fair and square. You shake the thought out of your mind. Just the attempt would cost you your life. You step into the shower with him. You think about kicking his feet. Oh, yeah. Making him slip on the soapy water. But he's planted there like a tree. He scrubs you from head to toe. Ew. You feel like your skin's getting peeled back with sandpaper. It's an extremely unpleasant experience, grating down any sensitivity you have left. That should lower my sanity by like 20. After the shower, he steers you out. There goes your big chance. As you step out, you almost slip on a puddle. Am I gonna crack my head and die? Dang it! You did it again! That's alright. I lost fair and square. You crash onto the floor. Wait. With Gustav looming over you, trip him, let him pick you up, save scum, and, trip him! You wrap your feet around his ankle and trip him up. Yeah! He topples backwards, unwieldy form battering against the sink. Ha-ha! Take that, Gustav! He's down? He's down! We did it! You need to think fast. Scissors. Give me the scissors. No! Well, I got the scissors. Before you can scramble out of there, Florentin blocks your exit and reaches for your face. I can take him. Oh. His hand makes contact. Immediately. Oh yeah, 'cause he's magic. Immediately, you feel the pulsating strength of his magic from just a quick graze of his fingertips. It crackles through you like a shockwave. You recoil from the touch and hit the back of your head on the tile. Ow! So did he just zap me? You can feel your organs squirming and dancing inside your body, grinding over each other in unnatural ways, unable to find stillness. What do they want to become? You gonna rearrange my organs like into a happy face or something? Florentin retracts his hand and lowers it to his side. Something thick creeps and winds up your throat, clogging the airways. See what happens if we misbehave? How much you want to bet that my own heart is gonna come out of my gosh darn mouth? He neatly steps aside as you bolt past him, clawing red marks all over your neck to get that thing out. It's my own heart, isn't it? You heave and work your throat in strained gasps so you can throw up and stop the choking, but instead of vomit, it comes out long and red and thick and meaty. Are those your intestines? Not my intestines. You clutch your chest. You're losing oxygen. Oh. You throw up more of your guts, but they never stop coming. Like those magician's tricks with the colored kerchiefs that go on and on. raw ropes of organ flesh that your throat just seems to constrict tighter and tighter around as you try to eject it. Yummy. Mm-mm. You know, the intestines are incredibly long, so I've been told. It forms a snake-like pile on the floor, with blood splattering underneath it. Florentin crouches down in front of you, eyes crinkled, an expression of mirth on his face. Oh my, I wonder how long it goes. You know how you know it goes long. You're a doctor. You know the intestines are very long. He grips your intestines firmly and keeps yanking them out. Hey! Don't touch my intestines with your dirty hands. Actually, his hands are probably very clean. You can feel the motion rip through your throat hole, burning the edges with friction. Tears start to well in your eyes. You take one desperate gasp of air, but it's no use. You've asphyxiated. You collapse onto the pile of your own entrails. You died. Beautiful on the inside. Okay, so... Hold on. So if I trip him... Where did I mess up? If I trip him, it's going to tell me to grab the scissors, and I think I need to get out of the room, unless there's something else I need to grab. So I want to see what happens if I... Can I escape? So, trip him, mess him up, grab the scissors, exit the bathroom. Okay, I didn't exit the bathroom fast enough. How are they gonna kill me now? You dash through the door, throwing it open in a burst. Florentin gets up from the couch. Too slow! You run past him, only narrowly dodging his hand. Antoine, our guest is loose! Quickly! Merde! You shrug off your ropes and steal the car keys from his living room. You bolt out of the house, unused knees screaming at you as you push your body to its limits on life-saving adrenaline alone. Antoine, get out of my face! Antoine's next to an incinerator, burning your soiled clothes, and dashes towards you as you're making a beeline for the car. Can I use these scissors? Try to shake him off, move straight. Try to shake him off, move straight. Well, I mean... Oh, you can see my sister's arm tattoo from here. Move straight? Did that not work? Antoine tackles you to the ground. Well, crap. The doctor is done with you. Well, shoot. You go back to the wretched basement again. How you gonna kill me now? Gustave gets you dressed up. You peek at Florentin behind him. He seems to be flipping through one of his grimoires. From the frustration in his face, you can tell he's not getting much reading done. Are you hungry? No. But the real question is, are you mad, Doc? Are you mad? Why are you mad, though? Problem? No. He peeks up from what he's reading and smiles at you spitefully. Good, because you're not getting any food. Gustave straps you back down to the bed. You frown and glare at the ceiling. You hate this fluffing place. He slams his book shut and sits next to you on the bed. He leans down, his sweet smile present on his face, but there's a raging hatred behind his eyes. Why you mad, Doc? Why you mad? He rubs his thumb on your lip before tracing it down, brushing the tip to your chin and settling on your cheek. You are quite the chore to keep, my darling. Is that what you want me to think? You killed my sister, so I'm gonna be a brat. I never wanted to be here in the first place. He sighs. And just when I thought we were getting along. He runs the back of his fingers along your chest, down to your stomach. His eyes study your body. It would be cumbersome if I had to remove your feet, even though it's quite the headache to have you run, but you don't need 2 hands. Uh-oh. He grabs you by the wrist. His power ebbs past your skin and seeps down to your bones. Your wrists start to shrink before your hand and your arms separate completely, clean and without the fuss of the last amputation. Now, if you could have done that the whole time, why didn't you do that first? He scoops the hand up from the bed and inspects it. You're horrified. What on earth are you going to do with 2 stumps? Not with that attitude. You can do whatever you set your mind to. I'm gonna put a hook on one of these stumps. I'll put a hook on both of these stumps. You can't stop me. How can you escape now? You lost your remaining hand. Oh. Ooh. My sanity is in the negative. I don't think I've ever seen that. Is that possible? Whoops. Oh, I'm crazy now. He seems to look pleased by the dawning fear in your expression. He stores your hand away in the freezer. Mother fluffer! Eventually, Florentin sits back down at his desk, moving his lamp so he can read his grimoire better. Humor me this. Where do you think human sapience comes from? You quirk your eyebrow at him. You're not in the mood to entertain him right now, but you don't have a choice. Perhaps that is too nebulous of a question. Do you believe in the human soul? I believe in the indomitable human spirit. Yes? Personally, I used to believe sapience was nothing but chance in biology, but my experiments have shown me otherwise. Am I not dead? Is this not a bad ending? I thought as soon as I got back down here, this would be on the road to a dead end. Am I gonna live? I've familiarized myself with every inch of human anatomy, from head to toe. And theoretically, I can construct a perfectly functional human from spare parts like my dolls. I can make them eat, I can make them sleep, I can make them cry, I can make them pee, I can make them... What? What? No! No! Doc, no! Ah! Doc, you're not implying that you're going to make Gustav do something to me without my consent, are you? Please, no. Take my legs, take my feet. Please, just don't sick Antoine and Gustav upon my person. No! Gestures vaguely, yeah, let's keep that vague. Let's keep that last one vague. He gestures vaguely. But really, the thing that makes them people, no matter how intact the brain is, the original host, he gestures to his own face, circling it with his fingers, the self, is simply not there anymore. He snaps the book shut. After repeated failures, I started doing more research on the human soul. There are multiple interpretations across many cultures, but a repeated pattern I've been seeing is that, after death, the soul goes to another place amongst other souls. Some texts say limbo, others heaven itself. Perhaps this is why it cannot return to the body. I had assumed before that this was simply a metaphor for decay. When we die, we become one with the earth. Our corpse nourishes insects, animals, and plants, continuing the cycle of life. This is why I was so focused on mastering flesh manipulation. I had wondered if I could move brains more freshly, I could transfer consciousness as cleanly as an organ transfer. But you made me realize, what if these books are actually right? He looks at you, expecting a response. You're not following his implications. This all just sounds like crazy talk to you. I'll get to my point. I need to prove my theory. I need you to die. I stiffen up. Excuse me? Florentin stands up and starts messing with equipment from his closet door on the left, pulling out all sorts of bits and bobs and wires and machinery. As he untangles the cords, he continues talking. There are many reported cases of people who were clinically dead coming back with bizarre views of the afterlife. They talk about a bright light at the end of the tunnel. What if that was it? The divine beckoning you back into its bosom. He hooks up these soft pads to your skin. One screen shows your pulse, and the other your brain activity. I believe I've mastered my new abilities enough that I can pull you back. His eyes get distant, focused on this singular goal. I just need you to get to that light, so my magic can follow where it leads. Well, obviously he's not going to let me go after this. You are, quite frankly, insane. He smiles. Stop being so pretty. Sanity is a privilege I can never afford, my dear. Now, I don't intend to lose you, so I will attach to you an enchantment that can pull you back. He goes over to his cabinet and pulls out a red ribbon. He gives it a kiss. As soon as his lips make contact with the fabric, you feel the air around you swell with his potent magic. He dips down and carefully ties it around your neck in a perfect bow. Unlike the leather straps, this was more velvety in texture. If you take this off in your dreams, it'll wake you back up. You guess you don't have a choice. He injects you with a dose of anesthesia. Your vision starts to swim. Now, my darling, sleep. What if I don't wanna? Your eyelids get heavy before fluttering shut. You sink. Ooh. Espoir. Espoir. Your eyes snap open, and you're face to face with Emily. Are you dreaming? No. You can see a little red ribbon trailing from your neck down to the floor, slithering towards somewhere. She shows you a piece of paper. It's a cartoon drawing of her tattoo. What do you think? Not bad, right? My friend drew it for me. She's so awesome. The sheep is me. You know, 'cause it's a prey animal. The underdog. She's jumping over the moon, though. To reach her dreams means my fear isn't going to stop me, no matter what. Are you even listening? It looks awesome, sis. Wait, you didn't say that. You said, you sure you can take the pain? You're a bit of a wuss. Does it really hurt that bad? No, you can't psych me out. I'm getting it. Beauty is pain, right? I want to be cool like you. Your tattoos are always so sick. It's storming outside. You know what you're witnessing. How can you forget? All of your clothes are in a backpack over your shoulder. Emily's huddled next to you, pale-faced and shivering. The TV's playing a program nobody's paying attention to. You remember this man's canned baritone, but not anything he's saying. If you're not going to stop drinking, you're just going to go. Your mother is a shadowy silhouette on the couch, too intoxicated to process anything happening to her. You can barely make out her face. She's just a great, terrible, looming beast, always in front of the TV, always lethargic and irate. All right, leave then. Pain in my gosh darn booty cheeks. She slurs every word. You think you can mother better than me? Fine. She throws her bottle of vodka at you. It hits the wall instead, shattering all over the floor. Emily whimpers like a wounded puppy. That hurt you the most. Go on, get out of here. Bunch of ingrates. I'll be better off without you. All right, then. You thought there would be more closure than this. More regret, more goodbyes. You don't know, but real life isn't like the movies. You head out into the storm, sheltering Emily's little head with your waterproof jacket. Somehow it's better than the deceiving warmth indoors. He's so beautiful, you think, as you follow the curve of his exposed neck down to the collarbone. Is that his costume? Huh, no wonder. You know he's a man, but handsome doesn't fit. So you're an academic. He laughs, amused. Why do you find that so hard to believe? Yes, I study biochemistry. I want to get into the pharmaceutical industry and do research to bring new medicines to the market so I can treat sick people. Aha. You guess he didn't lie. So, what on earth are you doing at this trashy party? I do other things than study, you know. You grin. It's Claude, right? Oh, right. He called himself Claude at the time. Yes, that's right. It's Claude. No, it isn't. You two shake hands. You feel your vision spin in the air before you realize you're hovering over your own body on the bed. Florentin is right next to you, holding your arm and checking all your vitals periodically. Everything seems so slow, but you know it's just because your synapses are firing at light speed. Is this a hallucination? Or are you witnessing life as your soul? You see a bright light in the sky above you. Ooh. Beyond the ceiling. It feels endlessly inviting. You thought you would be pushed there by an unknown force, but you swim up there willingly because it feels right. Am I about to get isekai'd? You pass by a sea of glittering stars. This place is breathtaking. You don't think you've ever witnessed such beauty. You feel jubilant. The light at the end warms your cheeks, washing over you like sunshine. Quick time event! I wasn't ready! Why did that say understand? How dare you? A thought flutters into your mind and flits away as soon as it arrives. You can't remember what it is, but it felt important. Dang it. The source? Is that you, God? Is that you, Elohim? Is that you, Ra? Is that you, Amaterasu? I don't know any other names of gods and other like main gods and other religions. I don't know. Is that you, Kami-sama?
Don't lead him here.
Okay. Even heaven or the great beyond don't want you, dude. An odd, layered voice speaks in a chorus that's projected directly into your mind.
He can't go back here yet.
Oh, mighty voice, what do you mean yet?
All he'll do is...
The choir speaks all at once. Take,
Kill,
assault,
plunder,
attack,
consume.
That guy? You're worried about that guy? Well, he has magic. He does no actual magic. It's so loud, it feels like it's about to crush your mind completely. The ends of your ribbon turn into twin snakes. They shoot into the light with their fangs out, as if to swallow it whole. I am not going to let you devour heaven. If I have a choice, no! Dang it. Quick time event. I wasn't ready. Oh well, I lost fair and square.
You're in so much pain. Come back home. We'll take care of you.
You are in so much pain. You wonder if it would be better to just give in. Not with these boils around my neck. No. The harsh light of Source sucks you in like a vacuum. This is the big one. I'm coming, Elizabeth. Its light reaches out to you like sunspots and pulls you back in. In real life, the heart monitor stops. You don't come back. Ha ha! The experiment was a failure. Florentin makes a recording of the attempt and then reuses your body for spare parts. My gams! You don't care, though. You're finally home. You died. Divine bliss. Haha, I'm in the arms of eternity and you're not. Nah. Wait till I find my sister. We're gonna laugh at you from the great beyond. Okay, let's not miss some of those quick-time events. Understand?
You get it.
I do.
In here, there's no life. Without life, there's no anger, fear, sadness, or pain. Complete bliss.
Dang it. Now I'm missing them. I don't want to miss these. Nah.
This is your home. This is everyone's real home. You can finally go back from where you came from.
Haha! I was ready that time.
It's not a light, but a giant crystal made of little clusters stuck together to create the whole.
Is it the Shikon jewel? Do we have to make it not get shattered so that we can save Inuyasha? Is it the Millennium Silver Crystal?
Your eyes widen as you take in the sight with your breath held in your mouth.
Am I even breathing if I'm witnessing eternity?
If you look closely, you can see each individual soul like bundles of fruit blooming in a tree.
Don't lead him here. I'm, like, super serious about that, bro. Oh, wait. Alright, hold on a second. Let me read it! One of those said grab Emily. That wasn't there before. Why did that say grab Emily? Emily? Am I going to retch my sister from heaven? I don't think she'd like that.
You swim upwards and grab Emily's crystal before you pull your ribbon. Ooh. You disintegrate into butterflies, cradling her crystal in the middle of the swarm.
Hey, Flo.
You resurface.
Both of you do.
Where is my sister? Where am I?
Oh, no!
Emily? Is that you? Espoir, you're here too, huh?
Oh, dear. Oh. Are we both in my body? Wait, what? Oh, right, wait. Is that me? It's probably Emily. She seems mad.
You booty crevice! Don't fluffing talk! You did this! Wait. You're defending him? He fluffing killed me!
I know, sis, I know, but calm down. You're in my body now. You have to deal with my eczema.
I'm not defending him, alright? You just need to calm down. Calm down? We're both in the same fluffing body. What are we supposed to do now?
Stay calm. What's the procedure? Stay fluffing calm.
Florentin, can you transfer her or something?
This is far beyond what I know how to work with, and I want to understand. But it is certainly fascinating. I'd like to study both of you, if you'll allow. Once I learn about her condition, perhaps I can figure out a way to transfer her.
Fluff you! I won't be part of your crazy fluffing experiments again.
Oh. Emily bites your own tongue. Really grinding it until the tip is crushed. Blood drools down your lower lip, puddling onto your chest. Yeah, I guess Emily was here first and she got killed first, so she really doesn't want to do that again. Your body convulses, wills fighting each other for dominance.
Oh, for fluff's sake. I need some sort of gag.
Florentin sprints to his feet and runs upstairs, presumably to find a muzzle of some sort. Emily keeps trying to chomp down on your tongue. Ah, sis, listen, we need to talk about this. She continued, clamping down painfully, spluttering blood out like a leaky faucet. You push and rattle to resist it, like a poltergeist in your own body, but she's jittery, frantic. Oh, is that my mental stuff that keeps going down with that big sound? She's never been more scared in her life. Before you or Florentin can stop her, she finally destroys a sensitive nerve, killing you both for good. You share every sensation of death. Well, Pooh. You died. Twins. Conjoined. Thanks, sis. I was out looking for you, you know. Okay, maybe leave Emily right where she is. Leave that lovely lady to her business. We are not guiding Florentin to the source. You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir. Pull the ribbon. We're getting out of here. You get nothing.
You shouldn't take him here. You pull the ribbon.
Maybe if you get me to like you a bit more. Maybe if you get my status with you up.
Your body disintegrates into thousands of butterflies. They fly back in a swarm to the surface. You wake up, gasping for air.
I could have sworn I was going to be dead a long time ago.
The sounds of various machinery in the room assault your ears. You feel like you just stepped out of a deep pool and your limbs are heavy. Your head's killing you. You don't feel so good.
How was it, mon cher? What did you see? Don't you call me mon cher. How dare you?
I remember a bright white light. It was the source of everything.
And anime references about jewels.
His eyes widen.
What does that mean?
I don't know, just everything created, past, present, and future. It was a beautiful crystal at the very end of the universe. It's too bad you're not going to see it.
Fascinating.
He sighs.
As interesting as the anecdote is, it's useless to me. I'm still uncertain where you went and what that place even is.
Well, maybe if you weren't such a butt, the gods would let you see it. Florentin decides to wrap up this session. He pushes the machines back into the corner to give you space.
Your tolerance of me is 0, dude.
You feel so bad, you can't verbalize what's wrong. It feels like it's your organs that are rocking back and forth.
Ooh.
Every inch of your body feels like it's burning up. Your skull feels like it's throbbing, clenched tightly, like a rock bearing down on your spinal cord.
Ow.
You feel seasick, even though your bed is completely still.
I hope tomorrow shall be better for us. No more antics, all right? Good night.
He flips the light switch off. You sleep like the dead. You don't wake up.
What? Your body couldn't take much more of this. Well, yeah, my health was really low. Well, what do I do now? I'm not leading him to the...
I know, Daisy. I know, right? This guy's such a jerk.
Oh, fine. I'll lead you to the source.
The twin snake's teeth puncture and penetrate the white light of the source, writhing deep inside of it.
I'm sorry, Kami-sama. I'm only doing this for the gram. I'm only doing this for completionism.
Daisy. The twin snake's teeth puncture and penetrate the white light of source, writhing deeper inside.
Sorry.
It trembles in pain.
Ooh.
The thoughts are united as one. This is a deep, malicious evil.
What, that guy? The little twink with the nice lips?
It would violate the natural order. Satan incarnate.
That guy?
Instead of floating, you fall instead.
Uh-oh. Am I going to the other place?
You wake up, gasping for air. The sounds of various machinery in the room assault your ears. You feel like you've just stepped out of a deep pool, and your limbs are heavy. Your head's killing you.
I couldn't see anything, but I believe I can guide my magic back there, now that you've led the way. Yeah, I'm only doing it for completionism. I would kiss you if I didn't find you so repulsive right now. Still, thank you for taking me there.
So if I didn't have your thing at 0, conceivably I could get smooches. Even with his words, you can't help but get the impression that you just did something irreparably evil.
Hey, I only did it for the completionist.
Now you can rest.
If I don't die first.
You sleep like the dead. You don't wake up.
Ah, shoot, I still died. Ah, dang it.
Maybe it's because my health was so low. Maybe I should stop being such a troll. Alright, going all the way back when I poo all over myself and big old Gustav has to wash me. What if I let him pick me up? What if I don't cause no trouble and just let him pick me up? He grabs you by the back of the rope and hauls you up to your feet. Afterwards, he takes you out of the bathroom. Florentin peeks up from his spot on the couch, a cup of coffee in hand. Don't you look fresh? Let's take her downstairs, Gustav. You go back to the wretched basement again. Gustav gets you dressed up. You peek at Florentin behind him. He seems to be flipping through one of his grimoires. Are you hungry? Yes? I'm starving. Oh, Antoine. He backtracks and peeks up the stairs to address Antoine. He lists some food in French, which you don't quite catch. Je comprends pour le français, monsieur. Antoine goes downstairs. Today, you get a tray of scrambled eggs, ham, and toast. Ooh! For dessert, a strawberry tart with a flaky crust. And for drinks, you get a glass of water and another of orange juice. Aw, how nice, how sweet. Spoiling you, huh? Yeah, his affinity for me isn't 0 this time. Gustav sits you up and feeds you. You wonder if the big lug will just make you choke on your own food. But unlike the shower, he's far more attentive, offering you another bite only after you swallow. It's not a bad breakfast. You feel a little stronger right now. Yay! Florentin sits down at his desk, moving his lamp so he can read his grimoire better. Alright, so he's still gonna do his little experiment, but at least this time I'm not dying. Well, he's probably not gonna let me go after this. How do you know I won't die? I'll be monitoring you closely. I just need you to be functionally dead for about a minute. My magic should be able to find its way to the source then. Then what happens after that? Alright, after I've had my nice little thing of tea with Kami-sama and then led his magic to the source and probably destroyed space, time, and heaven, you try to recall what you saw. It's no use. It's all dreamlike impressions dancing in front of your vision. Oops. I remember a bright white light. That's it. No crystals? No pulling your sister from the grave and regretting it? I see. So, not much different from what most people see. Did I remember more because I was so close to death already? Still, it's remarkable how consistent that anecdote is for near-death survivors. He flips the light switch off. You sleep like the dead. Do I wake up? We made it to day 5! Yay! We didn't die in the middle of the night, but I got like 5 HP. Florentin's slender finger curls around the end of your ribbon. He begins to tug. It hisses as it rips through your neck, untying the knot. As he continues to tug, the velvety red ribbon turns into skin, unraveling you until it exposes bone and sinew. And here I was happy to be awake and alive, but no, you're taking off my skin meat? Florentin, wait! You're gonna take off my head, dude! Also, was this chapter called Brain? You feel a cold hand on your neck, like getting jabbed with an ice pick. Your eyes snap open. Ah! Florentin's worried face is inches away from yours. Espoir. And then you notice your body. What did you do? Eh? You don't know how to describe it. What have you done to me? Did I turn into a meat plant? You don't know how to describe it. You look grotesque. Your skin is sagged. Your limbs have elongated, and your musculature has started peeking through. Ew. You're in terrible, terrible pain. What on earth did you do to me?
No, not me. I believe it was my magic.
He shakes his head.
I hypothesized that your flesh started to fall apart after I kept exerting control. I never realized my magic was this fatal to anyone other than myself.
Well, can you put me back together?
For the first time in your entire stay here, there's an expression of naked vulnerability in his face.
Listen here, Magic Man. I can't have you have an expression of naked vulnerability.
I truly do not know. This level of mutation is, quite frankly, unprecedented.
At least try.
Florentin shakes his head.
No.
Why not?
It's not worth it. You might explode.
Explode?
He sighs, rubbing his chin, expression distant. He's planning his next move.
I could... No. Maybe... No. At this point, it's better we end this here.
What?
A shame. I can't even use you for spare parts. What a waste of flesh. At least I learned something, one way or the other.
He trails off, as if you're not fluffing there in the room with him, listening to him right now. Dude, I'm like a salad made out of meat right now. You better do something.
You're going to kill me?
You can't believe what you're hearing. You knew, intellectually, that he was going to kill you, but not like this.
Dude, I just made it to day 5.
He's just going to put you to sleep like a dog? You want to protest, but you can barely move from your position. What an anticlimactic finish.
Hey!
He closes your eyes with his bare fingers. You can feel his magic thrum into you like a warm embrace. Sleep. I hope you have beautiful, wonderful dreams.
Ah, you died. Put down like a dog.
Well, I mean, at least he did it gently.
Now what am I supposed to do? Why did that happen? Why did that happen? What am I supposed to do?
Okay. I looked back at my previous, what I did before, so I tripped him, and I picked up the scissors, but I didn't get out of the bathroom in time. So what if I trip the guy on the water as he's giving me a bath, trip him, grab these scissors, and wait, hold on a second. Right. Exit the bathroom. Right. Ugh. So what did I do last time? Did I move straight or did I try to shake him off? Move straight? Did that work? No? Okay. So what if I try to shake him off this time? As Antoine goes to tackle you, you start running unpredictably until you can reach Florentin's car, which is miraculously unlocked. You start the car. How much you want to bet there's a bomb inside this car if, like, anyone but him, uses it? Go, 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 go! It roars to life. You drive back, slamming the rear bumper into Antoine, who you hear bounce off the trunk before pushing the gas pedal to the floor and accelerating. The car jitters on the uneven terrain, but otherwise handles pretty smoothly. You hear Florentin shout in outrage, calling for you, but neither of his dolls can outpace a good, reliable car. Wait, did we escape? As the cabin shrinks in the rearview... Did we actually get out? I thought he would put a bomb in the car or something. You suck at this, Flo. How have you killed 300 people? You leave your car unlocked. Ugh. As the cabin shrinks in the rearview mirror, you exhale in disbelief. You got that right. You got out of there. You really did it. We did? I don't know. You're sure Florentin will hunt you for as long as you both live, so you need to prepare for that. You need to go into hiding, fast. Maybe his long trek in the woods on foot would give you all the time you need to get some distance. Oh yeah, because I took his wheels. Wait, seriously? Seriously? Oh, we actually made it out. And I didn't have to do some nonsense.
Well, this game has a lot of endings, so I've got a lot of work to do, but I think it's nice to end this episode on getting the heck out of there. So if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, or interact in any way that is comfortable for you. And since I have the walkthrough, I think I will be able to get every ending in this game, but that will take some time. So, in the meantime, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Take care of yourself, have a great night, and remember, there is always hope. Escaped. Haha, escaped and I took your wheels, Flo. I took your wheels. What you gonna do, Flo?